The number is 60. That's how much I'm spending on AI subscriptions every single month. I started with ChatGPT at $20 back when they were the clear leader. But then Gemini came out with Nano Banana and video generation with VO3. I had to have it. So I was up to $40 a month. And now with Claude, given all the hype, I've added that too, bringing me to a total of $60 a month. But here's the thing. There's no single best model right now because each one has its real strengths and each one has its real weaknesses. So what I want to show you in this video is exactly where each model excels and where it falls short. Same 3 tasks, 3 different models, and you'll see why I'm spending $60 instead of just staying loyal to one. So the first task is going to be, can it create an infographic for me? I will be asking each model the same thing. Create an infographic showing me how to set a mousetrap. So let's see how each one performs. Starting with ChatGPT, here's the output that it gave me. So it gave me a set of steps, but it didn't put it in a single infographic for me. Can I say it completed that task that I gave it? Not really. So I'm going to give this one a fail. Google Gemini with Nano Banana, I asked the same question, and look at the beautiful infographic that it gave to me. So I give this one a definite thumbs up and a definite pass. When I asked Claude to do it, it just kind of choked. It didn't give me anything. I guess it doesn't like to create images at all. So I had to give this one a big fat fail. So we're all knowledge workers and we all like to create PowerPoint decks. So I'm going to ask each model to research the history of the mousetrap and build me a professional PowerPoint slide deck. Let's see how each one does. So looking at ChatGPT, what it does, it gives me the outline for the history of the mousetrap that I would then have to cut and paste into a PowerPoint deck. Not completed staff work in my opinion. And so as I scroll down, you'll see that it gives the opportunity to then put it into a PowerPoint file. So I said, okay, there's some hope here. So please build out that PowerPoint file. And here's what it gives me. Not very impressed at all. It's just a subset of the text actually placed into a PowerPoint file. Not completed task work. So I give this a fail. It's a good attempt, but it's still a fail. Now let's look at Gemini. Asked it the same thing. And what it does, similar its approach to ChatGPT, it gives me what text I can put on each slide. And so then I ask it, well, can you build a PowerPoint slide for me? And it says it cannot, but it gives me a Python script that I can run and somehow create a PowerPoint file out of that. I'm not technical, I'm not doing that. So I consider Gemini a fail on this task. Now let's look at Claude. And what it does after running for a bit, it gives me an actual PowerPoint slide. So I'm optimistic on how this will look. And boom, here it is. When I look at the rest of the slide deck, it is impeccable. It has a lot of information on it. It's actually in a PPT file that I can use. So this is completed staff work. So I give this a thumbs up, a check mark. You have completed the task that I've asked you. So let's talk about the third task, collecting data and placing that in Excel. I asked each model to research the global mousetrap sales by country and create a data table. So let's look at the output of each model. So with ChatGPT, when I looked at the file, I was impressed. This file had a number of different worksheets. It had a README file to give me some background on the research that it did. It gave me the sources, gave me the global market over the number of years, and then it gave me the share of each country over the number of years, and then the country estimates for each year. And so in terms of being able to research data and populate it into an Excel spreadsheet, ChatGPT, completed staff work, thumbs up, full check mark. Now let's look at Google Gemini. Google Gemini, after I gave it its command, did some thinking and created a very simple table. But it wouldn't put it in a Excel spreadsheet for me, but it offered to put it into Google Sheets. When you look at what was provided in Google Sheets, it completed the staff work very humbly, but it didn't go that extra mile like ChatGPT did. So did it complete the task? Yeah, it did. It did. So now let's look at Claude. Everybody's talking about all the hype with Claude. Now Claude, just like ChatGPT, did a very good job of not only giving me all that data natively in an Excel spreadsheet, but going over and above what I actually asked for. Same thing like ChatGPT, notes and methodology. Gave me a little bit more fancy output in terms of making it very aesthetically pleasing. I've got, revenue by country, number of units or number of traps sold by country, and then a regional summary. So, did Claude complete the staff work? Absolutely. Thumbs up. It passes. So here's what I'm seeing. Each model has genuine strengths. One excelled at infographics, and that was Gemini. Another nailed PowerPoint structure, and that was certainly Claude. And third, two of them handled data tables pretty well, being ChatGPT and Claude. And, well, Gemini did an okay job. It responded with exactly what I asked for, but it didn't go that extra mile. All of this is a snapshot in time, so you got to keep that in mind. The next month, all this can shift. Claude might be better at infographics, or Gemini might release something that changes the game altogether. But the point is this: as knowledge workers, we need to know which tools do what best. That's why right now I'm spending $60 instead of $20, because the right workflow using the right model for the right task will save you time, improve your output quality, and frankly, might make you look just a little bit smarter. So the question isn't which model is best. The question is which model is best for what I'm trying to do right now. So I hope all this helps. If it does, let me know. Thanks, and stay curious.